Elias, feeling the weight of his long sea voyage lift, steps onto the vibrant docks of Alexandria with a sense of relief. The city welcomes him with a rich tapestry of sights and sounds, and the alluring aromas of street food immediately captivate his senses. The monotonous diet of hardtack, salted meat, and cheese on the ship had done little to satisfy him. Now, as he steps into the bustling market, he is greeted by a sensory overload. A kaleidoscope of colors greets him, with stalls overflowing with an exotic variety of fruits and vegetables, unlike anything he's seen before. As Elias meanders through the lively marketplace, his hunger intensifies. The fragrance of spices like cumin and coriander wafts through the air, mingling with the irresistible smell of freshly baked bread emanating from a nearby food vendor's stall.
Welcome, sir. Feast on our splendid koshari, a true delight for only 10 foals. Or try our simpler yet tasty dish, full mesdames, for just 5 foals.
Elias surveys the 2 dishes before him. The first, an extravagant koshari, tempts with its blend of lentils, rice, and pasta, all topped with golden fried onions and a tangy garlic vinegar sauce. Beside it, the simpler yet appealing fool mesdames, a mix of seasoned fava beans with olive oil, lemon juice, and garlic, served with warm bread. The first dish's price weighs on his mind. 10 falls, nearly a full day's wage for an unskilled worker in Florence. He wonders if this is the going rate in Alexandria or if it's an inflated price.
10 falls for koshari seems excessive, but compared to that, 5 falls for the full mesdames feels like an acceptable deal.
Convinced by the relative difference in price, Elias chooses the full mesdames for 5 falls, feeling pleased with his economical choice, unaware of the vendor's subtle influence on his decision. Continuing his exploration, Elias encounters another vendor, offering a dish strikingly similar to his recent meal, but for only 2 falls. Intrigued and slightly aggrieved, Elias inquires about the price difference.
I've just paid 5 falls for something similar. Can you explain why yours is priced lower?
You've seen the merchant's anchor at work. A high price first makes all else appear a bargain. It's a common tactic here. One must always assess each deal on its own.
Elias's expression shifts from confusion to understanding. He realizes he was swayed more by the relative difference in prices than by the actual value of the food. In this moment, Elias grasps a crucial lesson of the marketplace: the art of discerning true value amidst the allure of relative pricing. Alexandria's markets are more than just a feast for the senses. They are a playground of wits and perception. As Elias continues his journey through the bustling streets, his mind is alight with newfound wisdom. The sounds of haggling, the clatter of carts, and the calls of vendors form a backdrop to his thoughts. With the sun dipping lower in the sky, casting long shadows across the bustling streets of Alexandria, Elias feels a knot of anxiety tighten in his stomach. The pressing need for shelter looms over him, a challenge magnified by the encroaching night.
I must find a place to stay, and quickly. The thought of spending a night out in the open is unsettling. But where to begin in such a vast city?
Elias ponders his options, feeling the weight of his limited funds and the urgency of the situation. The risk of sleeping outdoors, vulnerable to theft or worse, spurs Elias into action. Yet, the task of finding an affordable and safe lodging in an unfamiliar city is daunting. He knows he must rely on his wits and perhaps the kindness of strangers. Elias takes a deep breath and steels himself for the task ahead. He starts walking towards an area where he hopes to find inns or guest houses, his eyes scanning for any sign or indication of lodging. Don't miss out on Elias's upcoming adventures. Subscribe to our channel for new and engaging episodes where historical storytelling meets psychological insights. It's a fun and captivating way to learn how the mind works.